Hello, guys. We are live. I am Dr. Cassandra Bradford, and you are watching Business First with me, Dr. Cassandra Bradford. I greet you guys every Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for two podcasts. We do one at 11 and one at 11:30. So today, hey, we're getting ready for Christmas. We're getting ready for the new year. I know a lot of us are making New Year resolutions, right? And I think a lot of our resolutions are, I want the pandemic to be over, right? That's mine too. So, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. I am Dr. Cassandra Bradford. I am a senior consultant at Genesis Preferred Solutions. We are a niche small business consulting firm. Most people know us by certifications, getting your company certified as a minority-owned, woman-owned, or veteran-owned business all across the United States and Puerto Rico. So if you're looking to grow your business with contracts, government contracts, contracts from companies like AT&T, BNSF, Toyota, 7-Eleven, you want to call my office at 1-800-718-2425, and we can help you get those certifications. We will do it all for you. We act as your liaison between you and the certifying agency, and we make sure that everything is right. You know, when you're dealing with the government, it's nothing but paperwork, right? I always tell people the government does not like trees because there is a lot of paper. But guess what? There are a lot of contracts to grow your business. The government buys everything. There's nothing you're selling that the government is not buying. They buy paper, right? Construction services, accounting services, tax services, black hair. Right, black hair services. There are so many contracts out for beauticians, licensed stylists, for maybe juvenile facilities. They buy books, you guys. If you are an author, they buy books by the ton. If you are a real estate agent or a realtor, property management is huge. Educators, if you are a teacher right now, guess what's happening? Our children are struggling because of the pandemic and the shelter in. So they're looking for education consultants. There are contracts to do everything. There are contracts for toe separators. You're like, what's a toe separator? Guys, you may not know, but women, we know those toe separators when we get our pedicures. So they teach cosmetology in prison, especially the Bureau of Prisons. So if you're looking to do business with a new client, a client that can afford to pay your invoice, guess what? The government has not run out of money. They can afford to pay your invoice. Not like some of us, you know, will call you and say, hey, can I give you half now and half in 2 weeks or half when it's done? No, the government has the money and the fortitude to pay your invoice. Again, there's nothing that you're selling that the government is not buying. So I just wanted to pop in today to get you guys prepared for 2021. 2020 is not over with. Okay, so a lot of you guys got your stimulus checks, you got your EIDL loans, you got your PPP loans. You need to be investing in your business. Get with a consultant that knows what they're doing, that has a track record, right? That you can call on their references to say, hey, did she do or did he do what he said that what he said he was going to do? So listen, I come with receipts. I come with references. So if you want to call our firm, we're located in Arlington, Texas, but we can do certifications in any state, right? We can set up your LLC. If you are a trucker, a truck driver, and you want to get your own authority, give us a call. We have dived into this trucking community, and we are having a ball with our truckers. So listen, if you guys are in transportation, you're in trucking, you definitely want to give me a call. You want to get your own authority, and you want to make sure that you are certified disadvantaged business. So my special guest has arrived, you guys. You guys don't even understand who I'm getting ready to introduce. She's beautiful, number one. So, you know, I only deal with beautiful people. And she's smart, right? And that's Miss Shonda Amy of Restorative Fitness. I'm telling you guys, we are still in 2020. Don't count 2020 out yet. I believe that God can still do a miracle. Don't say, oh, I hate 2020. I don't. I still got a few more days left in 2020. So I'm telling God that you cannot perform a miracle in these last, what, 12 days? Is that what we're saying? I'm sorry,
Yes.
that's not what I'm saying. I believe God can turn my business around today. He can
Mhm.
speak it right now, and my
Mhm.
business will be turned around right now. I'm gonna tell you, he can speak a thing, and these 10 extra pounds can just jump off. No, I need to be with Shonda Amy with Restorative Fitness. Hey Shonda, how you doing?
Hi, Dr. Cass. How are you? How are you?
She's looking all professional today. Any other time you guys see her on social media, she got her biceps showing, she got her abs showing. This girl is working every muscle out.
It's a new season, Dr. Cass. It's a new season.
I'm telling you, Shonda, I've been following you on social media. I haven't been able to see you much, especially since the pandemic. Normally, I'll do a drive-by to her gym, to her studio, but because of the pandemic, I want to respect her clients, that are,
Right.
with her and want her undivided attention. So they don't need me coming there with a mask on, but we don't know what she's talking about, right? So man, I have been following you, and man, you've been. I don't want to get ahead of the horse, but tell everybody who you are and what you do and what you've been up to.
Oh, well, first off, I want to say thank you, Dr. Cass, for inviting me. You've been a big part of this. So, I definitely want to let you know that I appreciate all of your support and your friendship and just being there, seeing me through this journey. But I am Shonda Amy, the CEO founder of Restore to Fitness. And what I do, I help women of all levels, ages, sizes, um, all sizes matter, and help them with their health and their fitness. I only train women. I give them my undivided attention, and that's what we specialize in here.
And I'm telling you, I have been seeing the before and after pictures. Shonda has a new line out with these waist cinchers. I got one. And I'm telling you, I want you guys. I mean, listen, if you guys are saying, hey, I haven't been able to go anywhere to wear my party dress, because a lot of women will lose weight for an event. Not,
Yeah.
but we need to make sure that not just losing weight, but to be healthy.
And yes, that's
Right. So
most
like when the
important.
pandemic came, we didn't have that fear. If you were eating somewhat healthy and living a healthy lifestyle, at
Mhm.
least get your heart rate up at least once or twice a week or something, y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's so important, Dr. Cass, and this is it's hitting everyone in all types of ways pertaining to their health. Their health is declining, finances declining, business declining. So it's all coming together. So when I feel like that, what do? I go and eat. I eat. That's the only thing I can control right now. Everything else is out of my control, right? So yeah, I definitely want to put that out there. But yes, I do have my Restorative Fitness Center waist trainers. Oh, Dr. Cass, they have God is so amazing because I had no idea when me and my partner, we thought of a way to bring this to life. And so our first batch was a mess, and not knowing it wasn't even COVID when we thought of this. And it came right when the pandemic started. And so first couple of months, it was like, oh yeah, all right, all right. About that third and fourth month, they like, let me have one of those. Let me get one of those.
Because we didn't know that our relationship with the refrigerator was real. I'm
Yes,
not talking about the
yes.
ex-football player, the refrigerator. I'm talking about the refrigerator in our kitchen. He became my boyfriend, I'm gonna tell you.
Right. Mine was saying, are you back again? So I definitely get it. I definitely get it.
So listen, ladies, Shonda is helping you guys out with your, being more healthy, being more toned. And it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your status, right? We just
Right.
want
At
to live
all.
our best life. How can we carry the vision if we're not healthy?
Absolutely.
Because you guys
Absolutely.
know when our bodies are clear, our minds are clear.
Yes. Yes.
So
Has
if God is
everything to
telling us
do with
run
that.
a race, he said run the race, right? We can't run it.
Hmm.
Why? Because we're bogged down
Hmm.
with all of this
Hmm.
extra stuff on us.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we got to be able to carry the vision. If God told you that you're going to carry this vision out, you're going to see it in this lifetime, will you be able to see it? Because God
Mm-hmm.
gives us free will,
Right.
right? So I want to see your purpose fulfill, you guys. I love seeing great things happening when I'm on social media. I love to
Mm-hmm.
see when, we're doing it big, and big could be, hey, I made it to writing my business plan. It could be, I just put it all on paper. At
Yes,
least
yes.
you're working towards your goal, towards the vision.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Shonda,
Absolutely.
so I'm gonna tell you, okay, so tell everybody, because you guys know I believe in work-life balance. I believe, y'all know I work a lot.
I like that work-life
I
balance. I'm
do.
gonna remember that.
I believe in work-life balance. And when people see me, they go, "Oh my God!" I can put on Facebook, "Hey, uh, I'm listening to a band," or "I'm here supporting, one of my colleagues at a concert." Are you working? I'm like, no, at a concert. So, because people think I work all the time, but there are moments, like even during this pandemic, where I had to take my Lysol spray and my wipes and just go to a hotel somewhere, just check out, look at a different scenery, because I need to remove myself from the work so I can
Mm-hmm.
get clear about the
Mm,
vision, right? I need God
absolutely.
sometime to give me the
Absolutely.
other part of the vision. And I think that's what
Absolutely.
Shonda did when she came out with these waist trainers. They are phenomenal. Shonda, tell us the advantages of these waist trainers. And I know it's a couple of things that you have to do. You got to keep exercising, you got to keep
You
eating
have
right.
to. You have to. And I love it because I don't want people to think that I put this waist trainer on and I'm walking around looking like Dr. Cass and me, right? So the waist trainers are very good. I mean, it's great back support. It gives the core is supposed to be engaged at all times, help support the compress the core. There's 3 bonds in it. It's the real deal, Dr. Katz. It's 100% latex, 96% cotton, and 4% spandex. Normally, it's the other way around. Now, let me tell you about this. When I was ordered, I've been wearing waist trainers for a long time. And when I started wearing waist trainers, I would order from another country. They would not be my size, right? And it would be so hard to return the product, right? And I wanted to give something to women that's curvy with long torsos, that's not a size 0, that torso isn't here, but ours are here. And so I thought a lot about, what is this doing what is this waist trainer, the 10th one I bought, and it's not doing anything for me. And I wanted to give them quality. I wanted to give them quality, something that can last and last and last. And my men, I have a man coming, a man coming up here at 11:30, 11:45 to pick up his. These men are on it. Ladies, this summer, y'all better get your waist trainer, because whenever we come out to cast, it's gonna tell what we're going to be doing in this time of pandemic, right? If we were just doing nothing, or if we were doing something. And that's with business, that's with your health, that's with, how you feel. That's what a lot of different, that incorporates a lot of different things. It'll tell exactly when they said everything is lifted and you can go here and you can go back. It's going to tell everything you've been doing in that season.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you,
it's
it's a
going to be.
tattletale. Fat is a
It's a
tattletale.
tell.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you,
good.
you can't trust fat. You think it's your friend, but it'll tell on you when it's time for your arms to be out. When I'm gonna tell you, I got a dress, honey. I don't know where it's red. I can't wait to wear. I'm waiting for an event. I may create an event just so I can wear it once this pandemic is over.
Yes,
But I'm
and
gonna
you know
need to
what,
get in
Dr.
shape,
Cat?
huh?
Yes, and you know what? And it creates a lot of depression, emotions, feelings. It has everything to do with what I'm putting in me. And a lot of people say, well, you do this and you do that. I don't do it for the look anymore. I'm 56 years of age.
Look
I
good,
do it
don't
for
she,
my
y'all?
Thank you. I do it for my health. I do it for my health, Dr. Cass, because I witness women coming in here that's 35, 40, that can barely walk, that low self-esteem, and because of their health only, and so that's what I focus on. If nothing else, I can't help everyone, Dr. Cass, but my shapers go from a size small to a size XL. So if they're moving and need something that you taught me this word could possibly help them reach their goals, then I have it for them. I just came out with my ab cream, to help the core sweat. Yes, I just came out with my own
I need some
ab
ab.
cream right here. There it is, right there. It's out, Dr. Cat. See? Yes. I know. So everything, I'm not gonna give it to you, or I'm not gonna sell it to you if I haven't tried it. I'm not, health and fitness is a $52 billion industry. There are a lot of gimmicks out there. There are no quick fixes. But when you put the work in, and I tell them all the time, let this be your reward. Not, I almost said cake. But let this be, y'all know how she feels about cake, right? Let something like this, or that red dress you're talking about, or that trip you want to take, or, let those be long-term goals instead of the quick fixes, which always turns
Backfire.
out to be
They
instant
backfire.
gratification.
And you know what? And to me, I don't want to wait to 2021 to start whatever my goal is. I believe that when God gives me a vision, he gives it to me for right now. My prayers, Lord, do I go now? When David was going to defeat the enemy, the armies, he said, should I go up now? So tomorrow's not promised. So when God gives me something, I'm to act on it now. So I'm not going to wait to January to make a change. Yes, I'm starting my change right now. Whatever it is my goal is, right? I want to, I have to get my change in now. And I talked about work-life balance, Shonda, for a reason, because y'all know I have a conference called Run Women's Conference, because I'm always running. And guess what? I'm planning that for 2021. Everyone's like, oh, you're going to do it online? No, I'm a relationship builder. It's about who's in the room that can change the trajectory of my life. And so what we're planning, I have to get in shape. I have to make sure I'm getting my rest. I have to make sure that my mind is clear to lead 500-600 women, right? 500-600 entrepreneurs. So that means that right now, even during the pandemic, I didn't rest. So now it's like I've been taking these little mini vacations to Houston or Atlanta to do a photo shoot or whatever it is I did. But it's because I have to clear my mind for the next turn. So if that's one of my goals, to take a look at my health, I mean, and everyone should be looking at your health because of the pandemic. The pandemic affects people with diabetes different than somebody who was 100% healthy. Right, Shonda? So if you're more susceptible to colds and things like that, I know you guys have this spirit of fear have jumped on you. Well, you need to get it off of you. Start get in touch with Shonda, Amy. Let's come up with a plan. Before we do anything, there was a plan. Before God created the earth, he had to think about it. He didn't just all willy-nilly decided that one day he was going to create the earth without a plan. So when we do things, just even with, I want to look better just for me. First, it starts with me. Isn't that what you say? I have to look in the mirror and like the person I see.
Yes. And I love you said that, Dr. Cass. I love that because it's not only a fear, it's a paralyzing fear. And I thank God so much for sitting me down in a season, right? That way I can reroute, okay, what do I want to do? How do I want to get a deeper level of gratitude for even being able to survive in this? And I'm not bragging, but very minimum has it affected me in that way. That's beginning to, right? But I mean, he brought me this far, and I have friends that have lost their gyms, that have closed down. I have friends that have gone back to what they were most comfortable with in the lifestyle. I have friends, and I'm still standing, and I'm hearing him clear now, but I didn't have time for that at first, right? So he said, you're going to have time for me now because you're not going to be able to train as many as you did, and you're not going to, and I'm grateful for this time. I hate the reasoning for it, but I'm grateful for this time because my faith has grown. And I think that with him sitting me down and reality set in now, I have a waiting list. I'm about to open up January the 3rd. I mean, a waiting list. So, I mean, it's like some people can choose to do something or they can choose to do nothing. I'm like you, Dr. Cass, I'm not going to hide behind this pandemic. I have to get out. I have to do something. I have to be able to clear my head, right? And I know people that are just been in the house since it started.
But that's not us.
That's not us. Exactly.
And I'll tell you this, Shonda, the difference when I hear people that say, this has happened. Okay, it happened. You don't need to say it anymore. You give it to God. It is not, when you give it to him, it's now his problem. It's no longer your problem. So once you gave it to him, and I'll tell you, when the pandemic hit, I'm like, oh my God, it's a pandemic, shelter in. I was at home for exactly 5 days. And God said, what are you doing here? He said, you asked me for an office. I said, Lord, it's pandemic. We're on shelter in. He said, but you asked me for an office. I got up the next Monday. I put on a full face makeup. I got dressed up like I was going to meet the president. And I went to the office. And I said, Lord, I'm here. Now what? And as soon as I walked in, as soon as I put the code in my door, my phone was ringing. And it has been ringing ever since. And so not only did we grow, we multiply. We moved into a bigger space. Now we looking for another space.
Wow.
So we've grown so much. But what happened? We were able to dream. We said, okay, God, what is the rest of this vision that you gave me? Right? We didn't wallow in, oh my God, we're gonna close down, everything is over. That don't sound like the God I serve. Right. And so we're telling you guys I'm confessing, I mean, it's a true story. I sat at home for 5 days and it was driving me. I was like, ain't nothing for me to do but clean up. I'm tired of cleaning. And I got to work. You got to work. You came up with another, you pivoted in your business.
Absolutely.
And so now for those that sat around and ate and baked cookies, and if your business is not baking cookies, I don't know. But for you guys that didn't do anything, when the shelter in place is over, now what? Are you ready for the next chapter? Not the next year, because I believe God can change things today.
Yes. And
right, he can change things today.
Yes. And wow, that's, I love you said that, Dr. Cass, because a lot of them did. I mean, I always say, don't quit, don't stop, keep going, keep pushing in spite of. And I think it motivated me to do more when the pandemic came than it did before the ride. You know, and I don't know, I know I was too scared to slow down, right? And I was listening to God, and he said, that doesn't mean stop. It means reroute. I had to reroute. I had to reroute everything. And so, and it got overwhelming for a while, Dr. Cass. It got really overwhelming because of the shapers and the training and this and that and this and that. But I did not stop. And I'm so grateful that I did not stop, right?
Right.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah.
So Shonda, now are you still doing training at your gym?
I am very COVID sensitive. We're only, I'm glad you did not do a drive-by because you wouldn't have got in. Be like, hey, Dr. Cass, out the window, right? And so I'm only allowing, now my older clients, we're just doing virtual. You know, I train all the way up to the age of 70. I have a 78-year-old lady. You would know it, but, you know, the older clients are only doing virtual. Some are choosing not to still train inside, and I'm training the virtual. But I have some that come in, you know, one at a time. And so they're able to come in and train. And like you said, some people just have to be out. It doesn't work for them on virtual. It doesn't work with them sitting in the house. You know, working out is the best anxiety buster. Well, I'm gonna say it like this: is the best thing against defense. Working out is the best thing best defense against depression. You know, all of those things that happen when we're not doing the normal. And so I didn't want to be too much out of the normal because I was just trusting God. God, please don't let this happen in here, right? And I'm going to keep doing your work because what I love, what I do most, Dr. Cass, I help women. It's not about a paycheck. Yes, I have to get paid to keep things going, but if I can just help that one who can get her blood pressure down, who can get her diabetes under control, who can lose a little weight to get the pressure off their knees. I tell them all the time, it's never about the look with me, and we just wear it well, but it's always been about that internal. That internal is more important than that outer.
So now
Yeah.
you said that you have a waiting list.
I do.
So
I
how do
do.
they
I
get on the
opened up
how
January
do
the
people get
3rd.
on your waiting list?
Well, what they do, they'll go to www dot the number two restore. Wait a minute, www restore the number two fitness.training, and I'll leave it on a link because I'm going live on my device now as we speak too. And or they can call my number. They can call me at 817-726-2468. I prefer them to leave a message there because that's the case. That's not what I do all day. Because what I do most of the time, I'm training. The moment I answer the phone, they're like, "Yes, I'm done." So.
So what's the number
And
again, Shonda?
817-726-2468.
So that's
And the main line, the
2468.
landline is 817-301-8888.
Oh, that's easy. We can do that one.
Yes, yes.
817-301-8888. 8 is a number of new beginnings, y'all. You see all these 8
Wow.
she got in her phone numbers because it's time for your new beginning to start.
Yes.
So if you're
Yes.
believing that, you know what, I need something new to happen in my life other than this pandemic, start with you first. Look in the mirror and say, do I like the person that I see?
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I think today is your day of new beginnings. So
New
you guys
beginning.
need to reach out to Shonda, 817-301-8888. 8 is the number of new beginnings. And
Yes.
your new beginning can start today. Get on the waiting list. But your new beginning can start today. Stop living in a self-defeating mindset.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
we are who we tell ourselves we are. When you speak, we speak life and death over ourselves every day. Ooh, I'm fat. Ooh, I'm ugly. Ooh, I'm this. Ooh, I'm that. So now you just cursed yourself.
Absolutely.
So today is
And you know what, that's and you know what? They'll hear those things really bad about themselves and they'll believe it because it's in their own voice, right? So I think some of my clients in the past put themselves down more than anyone could have put them down. And I see them like a rose, and they'll come in here and they're like this and they're like that. In about a month, they're like, "Oh my gosh," because you have to believe that you can do it in order to do it, in order to achieve it. You have to believe it. A lot of mindset blocks are not believing that I can do it, not believing that I can have Dr. Cass as my mentor. I can afford Dr. Cass as my mentor. I can go to Shonda AMIE for training. I can find a new career. They don't believe it. And so when I get out of self and ask myself, how bad do I want it? How bad do I want it? Yeah.
Man, we need to do as soon as this pandemic over, we need to do a weekend intensive on what we say to ourselves. And I remember, oh my God, this had to be back in am I aging myself? 2000. I did this workshop. This is a true story. I found this mirror paper and I did a workshop and I said, I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself who you are.
Wow.
Stop waiting for someone to tell you that you're beautiful. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you that you're wonderful, you're exciting, you're smart. You have to tell yourself first. And when it comes to how you look, you have to look in the mirror and like the person. And if you don't like the person that you see, today is the day for new beginnings.
Absolutely. This lady messaged me the other day and she said, "Thank you so much." She said, "I noticed you call everyone beautiful." And I said, I think every woman is beautiful. She said, you're the only person that ever told me that in my entire life. So I wait for you to post so I can say something so you can say it back. I said, oh, just little things like that. Sometimes you have to clap for yourself.
Yes.
You have to encourage yourself.
Yes.
Just because I feel like this doesn't mean that's what it really is, right? All feelings are a fact, but it's a fact we're gonna feel. I say it all the time because every day I don't get up feeling like my mind is telling me, you're not in shape. It's somebody. There's always somebody I think is better, and there is. But I have to uplift myself.
Yes.
I have to encourage myself.
You
Yes.
guys, we are out of time. I love talking to Shonda Amy. I can talk to her all day. Listen, you guys have got to make a change. Change starts today. Today is your new day. God gave you a new day, another day to fulfill what he called you to do. So I want you guys to get in touch with Shonda Amy at 817-301-8888. Get on the waiting list. She'll call you back. She'll have her office call you back. But get on the list. Start today. Get your waist trainer because she's going to work you out. You may as well get the belly cream because you're going to need to sweat.
Yes.
And we're going to see a new you in a new day, because today is your new day. Man, we are out of time, Shonda. Thank you so much for being my special guest. I love you. I miss you. I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you.
Dr. Cass.
I know.
miss you. So now we'll talk soon. I promise you, we'll talk soon. Thank you so much for this platform. Thank you so much for doing this. You look so pretty, and I'll see you later.
All right, you guys. And that's it for Dr. Cass. And I'll see you guys at the top. Bye.
Bye-bye.